Hey you guys, so I just realized that I definitely didn't even introduce this video, so I just wanted to kind of put this clip in here to tell you guys that I'm basically just going to film a meal prep with me video. So I'm going to make my lunches for the week and Dennis's lunches for the week and then show you guys the dinners that I'm going to be having. So I hope you guys enjoy. So I'm just starting off by making potatoes. I'm going to use some seasoning, salt, some pepper, and some cayenne pepper. And then I'm also making my green beans. I love the longer green beans so much more than the short ones. I don't know. I feel like there's a major taste difference. I'm also going to add some garlic, and then I cover these in vegetable oil before I put them in the oven at 400. It's just preheating now. So here is me seasoning the potatoes, mixing them all up. After I put all that seasoning on in the oil, I just mix them with my hands because I feel like it covers them a lot better before they go in the oven. These are seriously the best potatoes. They get so crispy and so good. You should definitely try them at home. Dennis has them every day with his lunches. And then I'm doing the same thing to my green beans. I just feel like this is a way better way to get them really well seasoned. I'm just going to add a little bit more pepper. And then after I have those all coated up, I'm going to put that in the oven. And these are the steaks that Dennis is going to have for his lunch. I'm just going to start and cook these in a skillet. Sometimes I put them on the grill, but I did not feel like doing that today. So I'm just going to spray the pan with some cooking spray and then cut up some pieces of steak. Don't make fun of my cutting. I don't know. I'm not the best at chopping. Anyway, I kind of cut them up into strips just because I feel like they cook faster and it's easier to prep in his lunches. So I'm just going to continue to cut up the rest of those and then cook those all up. Also, just a little side note, I really like making Dennis's lunches for him. I love to cook, and so I just think it's really nice that I get to make them for him. He definitely doesn't expect it at all, and he's always telling me that he'll make them himself, but I just think it's really nice to be able to do something nice for him. So that's kind of why I meal prep both of ours at the same time, and it's just a lot easier, and I feel a lot better knowing that he doesn't end up just going to Wendy's for lunch. Anyway, so I'm going to finish up cooking the rest of this steak and get that all cooked so I can go ahead and put those in his little meal prepped containers. And then I'm just going to use the Chicago State seasoning, and I'm going to obviously wash my hands because I just hatched a bunch of raw meat. So got to get all those nasty germs off. And then here comes Holland in the kitchen. She usually likes to cook with me, but she was upstairs playing. So anyway, I'm going to coat that steak super generously with the seasoning. Add a little cayenne because he likes it spicy. Then I just add a little bit of ground pepper to the rest of the steak. And this is what it's looked like all seasoned. So I'm just going to mix that up and let it cook the rest of the way through. And then here is the steak in his Tupperwares. And then I'm going to move on and make him some corn. So I usually also make him green beans just because I feel like it's better for him to have a green vegetable in his lunch. But he definitely prefers corn. Here's Dennis talking in the video. He kind of steps in and cooks a little bit for me here because I am about to go help Holland. Anyway, so he's just opening up the corn with our super handy can opener. Yeah, so then we're going to switch back to me cooking, and I am trying to get a clip of me cutting this butter to his corn. Definitely not super healthy, but it's what he wanted in his lunches, so whatever. I'm going to put about half a stick of butter in the corn, and then I just season that. I'll sometimes put like a tablespoon of sugar and then some salt and pepper, and that's pretty much all that I do for his corn. Okay, the next thing that I have cooking is my ground turkey, and I am just going to go ahead and put that in my Tupperwares. For my lunches, I have just usually about 4.5 to 5 ounces of ground turkey, green beans, and then I'll make one of the little 1-minute rice packets for lunch. So that is what I have, and then I'll usually add barbecue sauce or something just to give it some flavor. Okay, so here's me just taking out the potatoes and green beans, and I'm going to add Dennis's corn on top of all of his steak. I've given him a pretty good serving of corn, just because he really likes it, and even though he should definitely eat green beans, you guys should comment and say that he should eat more vegetables. He's the pickiest eater ever. Anyway, so I'm just going to portion that out throughout all of his meals, and then go get ready to add his potatoes to all of his meals. I've yet to find a way where these potatoes do not at least take some. And then here's me putting my green beans in my lunches. I try to give myself a pretty good portion size of green beans. I love green beans, and I feel like it's the easiest way to eat a vegetable. They are literally the best. And fun fact, as a kid, I absolutely hated green beans, so it's honestly really funny because I eat them nonstop now. So yeah, I'm just going to continue to add them to my lunches. I only made us each 4 because it was Labor Day weekend with this weekend, and so neither one of us had to go to work on Monday, so that was pretty nice. I usually have a tiny bit left over, and I will have that for dinner that night or whatever. So now I'm going to pull out his potatoes. I usually try to let them cook a little bit more just so they're nice and crispy. And then I'm going to start adding them to his lunches. I try to fill up the other 2 sides with potatoes for him because he's standing up a lot and he gets super tired, and I try to get him to eat as much as I can. Like I said, he's super picky and does not always eat a ton, so I try to sneak in some extra food in his lunches. Okay, so here are what the final meals look like. Here are Dennis's meals, and then here are my meals. So, yep, that's pretty much it. That for the meal prepping. I'm just going to clean up the kitchen now and stick those in the fridge. Gym, and Holland, actually, we dropped off with my brother for a second because we got back to the house and realized that we totally forgot my meals at the gym, so we had to rush back over there and grab them. We didn't want to put her back in the car. So anyway, I'm just going to go ahead and show you guys the meals that I got. They just come in this big old paper bag. Yeah, so I typically just get 5 meals because the weekend is usually kind of different. We'll sometimes go out to eat on the weekends, or I might be a little bit more lenient with my eating, or we'll eat with family or whatever. So you just have to really know for the weekend, so I just don't feel like there's point in buying meals for those days. So anyway, let's look up in the bag. Ground turkey skillet with seasoned sweet potatoes. That is what it looks like. This is a staple one that I usually get every single week, so super good. I like this one a lot. The next one is their shepherd's pie. which is okay. This one's not my favorite one, but it's still good. I feel like it's like cauliflower mashed potatoes. I might be wrong. I don't know. Yeah, also portion size wise, I feel like these are awesome portion sizes. Like, it's enough where it completely fills me up, and then I usually have like a protein shake before bed. This one is roasted chicken with Mexican veggies and cilantro lime vinaigrette. Let's see, I don't think I've had this one before. Ooh, that's what it looks like. Excited for that one. This one is turkey meatballs and buffalo roasted cauliflower with paleo ranch dressing. So I had to put my phone down because people were staring at me talking to myself in the car. Anyway, so yeah, I've never had this one before either. In case you guys were curious, all these meals are through Paleo Works, so they're all paleo. Oh, this one looks yummy. I'm excited about this one. I love buffalo. And then there should be one more. Okay, the next one is Jamaican jerk pork with Dijon Brussels sprouts. Not usually a big Brussels sprouts fan, but I'm really not picky, and I feel like anything can be good, so this is what it looks like. Ooh, this one looks super good. Okay, yeah. That is basically our meal prepping for this week. I think I'm actually going to do Natural Selections, which is a whole different meal planning service for the next week, because I feel like I like their meals better. So I might do another meal prep with me video and show you guys what those meals look like for next week. I hope you guys enjoyed this. If you did, please like and subscribe and follow us for more videos.